The Endless Golf Podcast, brought to you by Toyota.
Hi, everybody, and welcome into another edition of the Endless Golf Podcast presented by Toyota. Joining me from Ocean City Golf Getaway today is my good friend Walter Brooks. And Walter, it's great to have you back on the podcast.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing? It's great to be back. Thanks for having me.
You know, it's always fun talking about golf, but especially when we're talking about golf in Ocean City, Maryland. And I know the folks right now, everybody's excited about March Madness and the start of baseball season. But for Ocean City, Maryland, for us, it's exciting because March really does begin the golf season in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. With college basketball tournaments kicking off, that's a sign for us that we're getting ready to jumpstart our season. Even though we're a year-round golf destination, when we get to late March into April, we're getting ready to be peak spring season golf.
You know, that's a good point, though. Ocean City really is a year-round golf destination. You know, I know a lot of the guys outside the area check the 5-day forecast, and if it looks pretty good, they'll take the drive down to Ocean City because it is very close to a lot of major cities. They either have condos or they'll go into a hotel room and they'll spend the weekend playing golf and enjoying all the things Ocean City has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. The nice thing is we're less than a half day's drive from the Northeast. And when you factor in and pair championship golf at the beach, there are so many amenities and there's a lot of things to do here.
There are definitely a lot of things to do. We'll get into a little bit later on the nightlife and the restaurants. But Walter, let's talk about the golf courses. You know, the golf courses, you're the marketing arm for all the golf courses in the Ocean City, Maryland area. And that extends into Delaware as well. And we're going to start down at South Point, a golf course that's been around since 1959. And that is the Ocean City Golf Club. 36 championship golf holes. They have the Seaside Golf Course as well as the Newport Bay Golf Course. Really two great golf courses. And they've made some changes to Seaside. They're improving the conditions on that golf course as we speak.
Yeah, it's Ocean City Golf Club. It's challenging. They have two courses that complement one another. Newport Bay, which the majority of the holes, 9 of the 18 holes, have views of the water, especially on the back 9. And Seaside, one of the original layouts, Parkland style, traditional layout that's very challenging.
Yeah, the greens on Seaside are always challenging. And for our viewers out there who may have played or may not have played Ocean City Golf Club, I will tell you, the Seaside Golf Course actually plays harder than Newport Bay. You know, there's out of bounds on that golf course. The fairways are narrow. The trees have grown over the years on that golf course as well. And, you know, you get it above the hole there. Buddy Sass always has the tip there. Don't get the ball above the golf hole in Seaside because you'll pay the price whether you're putting or chipping. Let's talk about the staff there, too. Buddy Sass has been there a long, I think close to 30 years now, and he does a tremendous job. Mike Salvio, the superintendent, they have a great membership, and they redid the clubhouse a year ago. So the clubhouse is spectacular now as well. It was a great addition to the golf course.
Yeah, Buddy's been there it's probably been close to 30 years, and he has a great staff, and they're constantly making, changes, conditions, with the golf course. And then as you just touched on, the renovation inside the clubhouse it's an amazing atmosphere, and it's impressive.
Well, another golf course down in that area, close to South Point, is Rum Point Seaside Golf Course. And that's one of the favorite golf courses for golfers to play when they visit Ocean City. You know this from the tee time, from tee sheets. Golfers love that golf course. And you can certainly understand why, because a very playable golf course. It's a Pete and PBI collaboration. Beautiful views of Assateague Island. And it's a golf course that won't beat you up. I mean, you can kind of spray the ball a little bit there, other than a few holes. There is water out there, but just a beautiful golf course and a fun golf course to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Rum Point is it's always in great. The conditions are always pristine, and the views, like you said, you touched on, it is playable. It's a Pete Dye and PB Dye design, and the views, overlooking Assateague Island, it is. It's special. It
certainly is. And it is part of Ruark Golf, and Ruark Golf offers a number of great golf courses in the Ocean City, Maryland area. Obviously, Rum Point being one of them. The other golf course that's also that everybody talks about is the links at Lighthouse Sound. Now, Lighthouse Sound, you got Rum Point that overlooks the skyline of Assateague Island, but Lighthouse Sound overlooks the skyline. We're actually, in my background, that is what you look at when you play the links at Lighthouse Sound. Just a great golf course, a great clubhouse to enjoy after your round of golf. A lot of weddings are held there, and just a great setting to play golf.
Yeah, absolutely. It's known as the Pebble Beach of the East. It's definitely a bucket list golf course, and it's ranked in the top 100 golf courses you could play in the U.S.
And then you switch over to another Ruark property, and that is Glen Riddle Golf Club. 36 golf holes at Glen Riddle. And you talk about two different golf courses. The War Admiral Golf Course, very much a more Parkland style golf course. And then the Man of War Golf Course, which is more of a link style. War Admiral, you better have your A game there because you got to hit it straight there. War Admiral, much more forgiving, but it really gives golfers an opportunity to play two great golf courses. And then the Ruth Chris Steakhouse inside the clubhouse at Glen Riddle is spectacular.
Yeah, you touch on Glen Riddle. I mean, it's unique. The Ruhr courses complement one another. When we talk about Glen Riddle, the 36 holes, as you touched on, Man of War is a Scottish links design, more open, more breeze in the play, a lot of pop bunkers, right? Pretty much you could see everything in front of you, but a lot of rolling terrain. And then the other course, War Admiral, which is the members golf course, is a very challenging course. And you said it, you touched on it's a Parkland style. It's demanding from the tee shot to the approach shots.
Another golf course that's the part of Ruark Golf is Nutter's Crossing, a very underrated golf course in its own right, but it's in Salisbury, Maryland, and they've made some changes to that golf course. Nutter's is a fun course to play, always in good shape as well.
Yeah, Nutter's was one of the first courses the Ruark group built, and that is it's popular here by locals, and they have a good membership, and it's also a challenging golf course in a community just 25 minutes outside Ocean City.
Well, golf course, it's only about 5 or 10 minutes outside of Ocean City and is owned by the town of Ocean City, Maryland. That is Eagles Landing Golf Course. And I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than Eagles Landing. A fun golf course to play, challenging, 17 and 18. There's two holes that are memorable there. Dr. Michael Hertzen did a great job designing that golf course. And again, that course always in great condition. They do a great job there.
Yeah, once again, pristine conditions at Eagles Landing. They have a great staff from the grounds crew to the professional staff inside. The course, like I said, the course is always in good shape. It's challenging. Views of the marsh. You touched on 17 and 18, and I know the head professional there, Bob Kroll, his tip, whatever club you hit on 17 is what you want to tee off on 18 to keep it in play, because precision is a premium on 18.
Well, another golf course that's been around for a while, and that is Ocean Pines. And if you haven't played Ocean Pines, it's the only Robert Trent Jones design in the area, and it really is a traditional style golf course. They've made some great additions to their clubhouse as well, and that golf course is definitely worth trying and playing, because if you like traditional golf, and I'm a big fan of Robert Trent Jones anyway, it's a great, fun, challenging golf course to play as well.
Yeah, Ocean Pines, it's one of the best layouts here at the beach. I mean, it's you touch on the Robert Trent Jones Senior signature. It's demanding, Parkland style, always in good shape, and as you alluded to, a new clubhouse. That new pro shop, new clubhouse, golf simulators. It is a veranda out back with a fire pit after your round to relax and go over everything with the group. It is it's a must play.
I mentioned when we started, there's a golf courses in Ocean City in the Delaware market as well. And you go across the Delaware line, you've got Bear Trap Dunes, you've got Bayside, you've got also Baywood Greens. And you talk about Baywood Greens, what a beautiful golf course Baywood Greens is. It's up in Lewis, it's actually just west of Lewis, and it's a beautiful golf course. The flowers there are what everybody talks about, but the condition is always pretty good as well.
Yeah, Baywood's a must play. It's definitely a bucket list golf course. The aesthetics, the flowers, it's spring bloom. I mean, it is. It's always in great shape, and it's just outside the Rehoboth Beach area. It's a popular place to play.
For sure. And then if you want to travel a little farther, or if you're coming in and out of town, another great golf course is Heritage Shores. They do a great job over there. Their staff, Brooks Massey and his staff, do a great job. It's the same architect that was designed the links at Lighthouse Sound. So it's a very good design, and it's a fun golf course to play and very challenging as well.
Yes, it's Arthur Hills is the architect at Heritage Shores. It's a great design there, and there's another course that's always in good shape. They do a lot of have a strong membership, as well as a lot of outings are played there. That's another place to play on your way down when you're traveling to the Ocean City area.
And Walter, I think we've covered pretty much all the golf courses in the area for the most part. But there's a lot more to do in Ocean City, Maryland, just play golf. And the guys and the gals that come down to play golf in Ocean City, Maryland, they enjoy obviously the great golf courses, but the flavors and the restaurants that we have, the variety of restaurants, whether it's steakhouses or seafood, we've got it all here at the beach for sure. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, talk about some things to do after your round of golf in Ocean City. So stay with us.
And now a word from our sponsor.
I love a good adventure, and my friends and family do too. So we all drive Toyotas. Tacomas for my rugged buds, and Corollas for my city crew. And I drive a RAV4 that I take camping, shopping, and basically everywhere else. We all picked our Toyotas because they're reliable and efficient and have amazing resale value, saving us money now and down the road, so we can make every day an adventure. Check out buyatoyota.com for deals and inventory. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to the Endless Golf Podcast presented by Toyota. Staying with me from Ocean City Golf Getaway is Walter Brooks. And Walter had the chance to talk about all the great golf courses that we have. And I mentioned before break, we talk about some of the things to do after your round. And, if you like great food and a great time, there's not a shortage of great places to visit after your round of golf. And we're going to start, in some cases, like the links at Lighthouse Sound and at Glen Riddle Golf Club. You don't have to leave the golf course to get a great meal and to have a great atmosphere. The links at Lighthouse Sound's dining room overlooks the skyline of Ocean City. They have great food there. It's a great setting to have a cocktail. But another special place has to be the clubhouse at Glen Riddle, with all the history if you're a horse racing fan, and then the Ruth Chris Steakhouse inside the clubhouse there. Just fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. What a way to finish after your round of golf, right? Playing 36 holes. There are 2 championship golf courses to go inside the clubhouse and have an amazing dinner at Ruth's Chris, and then see all the history inside, as you touched on the horse racing thoroughbred history with a Triple Crown winner. It's a special place. It is very historic.
It really is. And if you want to venture in town, obviously, right across the bridge from the links at Lighthouse Sound, you've got Fager's Island. What a beautiful, iconic spot Fager's Island is. They're famous for their prime rib on Monday nights. It's a special during the off season, but all their food there, their crab cakes are terrific. And, I just love heading to Fager's Island and taking in a sunset and enjoying a great meal.
Yeah, absolutely. A great bayfront restaurant. I mean, the sunsets are amazing. Their menu is just as good as the sunsets. It is a special place. Absolutely.
And then, a couple places a little more casual. You've got Fishtails. I think it's 30th Street in Ocean City. Just a great place to enjoy. Beautiful, a couple different bars there. Have a cocktail, have some great food. Obviously up north, we've got the Green Turtle, a great place. Down south as well on 28th Street, you've got Coins Pub. Just a great variety of places to choose from that you can have fine dining, or you can have something very casual. And it really is something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. There are so many choices when you're here at the beach for dining. I mean, you touched on bayfront restaurants with amazing sunsets, with awesome menus, to places like the sports bars, like the original Green Turtle. What a place to get in there and have some drinks and have dinner and take in all the sports action as well.
Absolutely. Another iconic restaurant in Ocean City has to be the Bonfire, home of the only buffet, and it's really the only one and only. It's a great buffet there, and if you're hungry and your appetite, you've worked up a big appetite after your round of golf, a great place to go, and it will not disappoint for sure. Another restaurant you have to talk about that's iconic in Ocean City that golfers really enjoy is Lombardi's. A guy that plays a lot of golf, Paulo Calcara. He's usually in there, and he loves when golfers come in, and they love the pizza. They love all his food. It's my favorite pizza in town. It's if I have to be a little bit biased, but he does a great job there. Obviously, everyone always talks about Secrets. You know, it's a go-to place when golfers visit here. And we even have restaurants like Nori Sushi, which is a great sushi restaurant. They do a terrific job. A Sakura out in West Ocean City, a Japanese steakhouse, if you're looking for something a little fun. So there's a number of different restaurants, as I mentioned. I may have left a few out along the way. I know there's a crab cake factory up in West Fenwick, which has great views, and they have great food. And then if you want to venture to Berlin, if you're playing Ocean City Golf Club, you're on your way back into town, the Sterling Tavern does a great job. So plenty of places to dine while you're here at the beach, and we hope everyone enjoys all the dining and the nightlife, because it's we want to get you ready for your next tee time the next day, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The nice thing with the restaurants and the golf courses, everything is such close proximity to one another. It's easy to get to, and it's convenient. And there's many options once you're here at the beach.
Well, we got some new things happening this year. We want to just mention our good friend John Rudo, who owns Rudo's Golf. He owns and operates that right on 611. You can find him at his new location. He just opened a new location. I have not seen it yet. I haven't been in, but I'm going to be going there soon to check it out. And we'll be doing a podcast with him as well. But he's got a simulator in there. His old location, he's going to put some simulators in there, and it'll be a great chance for our golfers out there wanting to buy clubs, to hit the golf clubs. And he's always has a great selection of both hard goods and apparel. And we want to just put a plug in for John and wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, absolutely. His new location just opened. It's amazing. Okay. And if golfers, while they're here at the beach, he carries everything. If it's golf related, he has it. So it's a one-stop shop.
No question. And if you're feeling lucky, of course, you got to always go to Ocean Downs. I mean, they've got everything. They've got sports betting. They've got table games, and then they've got slot machines. So if you're feeling lucky while you're at the beach, they have a great restaurant, the Poseidon restaurant there to enjoy. Head to Ocean Downs. It's a very easy location right around the corner from Glenville on your way to Lighthouse Sound. And it's just a great place to stop by for some action as well. And if you got a group of golfers in there, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah, what a great location, right? It's another thing that complements the golf and the dining, right, here at the beach. But yeah, there's always some activity and events going on at the casino as well to stop in and take in the action and try your luck, gambling.
Absolutely. Well, you are the marketing arm for the golf courses and the restaurants and hotels in the Ocean City, Maryland area when it comes to golf, Walter. And I know you're excited because you've got a new website this year. I know you worked hard on it, and you're excited about launching that and going to make it a little easier for golfers to navigate through what they're looking for.
Yeah, actually, our site went live in the first of the year. It's an interactive site. Golfers go to oceancitygolf.com. That's oceancitygolf.com. It's your golf resourcing, has everything from great group leader incentives to stay in place specials to tee times. It's fully interactive and has all your answers for any questions you may have.
Just looking on my sheet here, I just wanted to mention two other great restaurants that we didn't mention. Sunset Grill in West Ocean City on the West Ocean City Harbor, just tremendous. And the Hooked Restaurant, Steve Hagan, an avid golfer, a great guy, does a great job with all the hooked up restaurants. He has a catering company as well. So there's some other great options, as well as the Salted Rim up in Bethany, golf course up there. So if you're playing the Mexican restaurant up there, if you're playing the golf courses up in the Delaware area, a great place to stop by as well. So I want to put a plug in for everybody that I could today, and just lead golfers to the great places that I enjoy going to. And that's one of the great things about living in Ocean City. It's just a great place. You have the beaches. Now the town of Ocean City has done a great job with Ocean's Calling and all the events, Walter, that are taking place that golfers can be a part of when they visit our great resort.
Oh, absolutely. The new tourism director, Tom Perlazzo, as we both know, him and his staff, what a great job they've done. I mean, we're talking. Typically, Ocean City it was seasonal. It was Memorial Day through Labor Day. It was the beach season, right? The summer season, family vacationers. The job they have done to extend everything from national events, right? We're talking spring events, right? National acts, spring events. And then we get in the summer with national acts. And then in the fall, you touched on Ocean's Calling. Now there's going to be a country's calling, to follow that, national acts to end the season. What great bookends.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned Tom Perlazzo. I'm going to twist his arm and get him on my podcast here in the next few months. And I will say he is actually the person who introduced me to the game of golf. And he used to sit in your chair right there at Ocean City Golf Getaway. He's had a great journey, was the director of recreation and parks for the town of Ocean City for a number of years, then worked for Golf Magazine. And he came back to a place with the town of Ocean City that I think is a perfect fit for him. And I think he's proven that with the work that he's done so far. And I know there's going to be more and more big things coming to the town of Ocean City because of Tom and his staff as they continue to grow our destination. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for sure.
Yeah, it's obviously it's very bright. The future is very bright here. And we touch on Tom. He was part of that vision that over
he started Eagles Landing
construction at Eagles Landing. Yep.
Yes. Yep. So, all right, Walter. Well, it's been great spending some time with you. I appreciate it. I hope we've given our golfers out there, our viewers out there, and listeners out there, kind of an idea of what Ocean City, Maryland is all about. If you haven't visited this destination, you're really missing out on it. If you have, come back. There's always new stuff. There's always new things, and the golf courses continue to get better and better. And I know you enjoy playing some of our great golf courses. And as Walter alluded to, it's just a short drive away from all the major cities. So for Walter Brooks, I'm Bobby Vermillion. We'll see you next time right here on the Endless Golf Podcast. So long, everybody.
The Endless Golf Podcast has been brought to you by Toyota.